What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod and I'm coming at you today with another one of my OTKs of the past videos. Now, as you can see by the cards I've placed in front of me, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Manticore of Darkness OTK. So for those of you guys who have never seen an episode of OTKs from the past before, basically what I do is I show you an OTK that was popular a long time ago, utilizing just the cards and the rulings that were available for this combo back in its time. So for those who have never heard of the Manticore of Darkness OTK, I'm not too terribly surprised, as many of the cards needed to complete it are currently placed on the forbidden list. Also, Manticore himself was released a long time ago in the Invasion of Chaos set, and this OTK was once so feared that Manticore was actually semi-limited shortly after its release. One of the other really cool things to note about this OTK is that it can be pulled off with either 3 or 2 cards, depending ultimately on what your opponent decides to do. Alright, so without any further ado, I'm going to show you how to complete this OTK. Alright, so here are the 2 or possibly 3 cards you will need in order to complete this OTK. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is play Painful Choice. Now your opponent's choice on what they give you ultimately dictates on whether or not this is going to be a 2-card combo or a 3-card combo. So what you send for Painful Choice does not really matter, but you have to have at least 2 of your cards be Manticore of Darkness. Those are really the only things that are important about the choices that you pick for Painful Choice. So if your opponent decides to give you a card that is not Manticore of Darkness, you are actually going to need that 3rd card in order to complete this OTK. But if your opponent decides to try and be cute and give you one of the Manticore of Darknesses, that's even better. That means we're going to complete this OTK right away. So let's say they gave us the Manticore of Darkness. The only other card that we would need to activate is Card of Safe Return. Another card that's currently on the forbidden list. Now, if for some reason our opponent let both of our Manticore of Darknesses go to the graveyard and gave us a different card for Painful Choice, we would now just need to use that 3rd card. It can be either Monster Reborn or Premature Burial or anything like that. From there, we're going to go ahead and bring our Manticore of Darkness back to the field. Ultimately, in this scenario, we would actually draw a card right now as well. So, for those of you guys who don't know what Manticore of Darkness does, it's got an effect that states during the end phase of the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, you can send one beast, beast warrior, or winged beast type monster from your hand or your side of the field to the graveyard to special summon this card from the graveyard. Now, what's important about this is that we're going to be able to loop this effect many times. So now, during the end phase, since this Manticore of Darkness was sent to the graveyard, we can send this Manticore of Darkness from our field to the graveyard to special summon this one. Then we will draw a card. Then we will send this Manticore of Darkness to special summon out this one that was sent to the graveyard this turn. Then we will draw a card again for a Card of Safe Return, and then we're just going to keep looping it back like this over and over and over again, endlessly, until we draw the cards that we're hoping to get. And of course, in case you haven't guessed it by now, we're just going to keep drawing until we draw all of the pieces of Exodia. At that point, we will be OTKing or even possibly FTKing our opponent. Alright YouTube, and there you have it. This was the Manticore of Darkness OTK. Remember to let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below. And also let me know if there's any other FTKs or OTKs from the past that you would like to see featured on this series in the future. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod.